Hello, guys. This is Paul McMillan II. Welcome to another forward testing session. And this time we're going to do it on the BTC USD pair. Let me actually refresh this page here. All right. So now, we're going to test it on BTC USD pair. Now, looks like here this is a lot of consolidation, but this candle did close bearish. A little bit of a range here, but this is a lot of consolidation. So let's actually move to the 4-hour. Still looks like consolidation rate. Well, not necessarily. Yeah, consolidation here, but a little bit of a breakout. At this point, we might actually have some volume starting to push in and breaking out of this box here. With all this consolidation here, you see that price is probably starting to break out of that box a little bit, but not necessarily. But what we'll do is we'll go ahead and mark up the buy side and sell side liquidity. So this is going to be the sell side liquidity. Buy side liquidity, probably just put it here. And then find the most recent fair value gap. Which we got right here. So this is going to be our point of interest. Put the set buy side up here. Yeah, buy side up here. See, point of interest here. So that's our liquidity in the 4-hour. Then we got buy side liquidity. So now, we have put liquidity here and here. Price broke out of that. So it looks like that we're actually going into the bullish space, breaking this chart. The price is testing up this liquidity. But you didn't necessarily see a raid here. So there's still equal lows here. So what I'm looking for is a raid here, is raiding this area, because we're overall bearish, really. So I'm looking for a raid here with a 3-bar pattern, and I'm looking for price to raid this area before deciding to go up. So that's what I'm looking for first, because currently we are bullish, but there is no raid here. So I'm going to actually circle this, equal lows. Okay. So we need to get that rated first. So if I turn on, I'm going to go back to the 4-hour. This is the 4-hour. So now we're going to go to the 1-hour. Now this is where we're at. So this is the 1-hour. Now price popped up above the charts. Okay, now this is why it's important to always go to the smaller time frame, but then you get more clarity. So we actually had a raid here, so that changes everything. Okay, so essentially, technically had a raid here, and wiped out this liquidity here. So price is probably not going to come back down to this area. So now what we want to look at is we want to look at the most recent 1-hour fair value gap. which we actually have here, and we're gonna wait for it right here. We're gonna actually mark this up. This is our next point of interest, okay? So we want to see it right here, but we are currently bullish. Now, let's go on to the 15-minute. So now we're at the 15-minute here. So it looks like price, I see it right here. Now, when we look at the daily time frame, you see that price closed bullish. So you're looking for manipulation of the bears and the distribution of the bulls, okay? And let's actually make note of that in the 15-minute. Let's put that down here. And the manipulation of the bears. Distribution of the bulls. All right, so now, that's what we're gonna do. And then I'm gonna put here, course, that B-bar pattern that we're looking for. We can put this down here. Let's move this over for this now. So we got a liquidity range here because we wiped out this previous low here. Looks like we got a rejection candle, we got a fair value gap close. Now, I'm sorry, fair value gap. We just need to see the price to close this thing here. So that's what we're looking for. Looks like this was the manipulation of the bears here. So we have about 9 minutes. So if we get a fair value gap close, then we'll go ahead and jump into a quick trade on here. Then we'll connect my paper trading. Then we'll be there. All right. So I will resume the recording in about 7 minutes, 7, 8 minutes. I'll be like that. We got a little bit over a minute left, so I'll just prepare. Just in case the price goes a bit direction. You know, just in case we close with some volume. 68.082. This one is 6.77. 4 units. We actually been able to do 6 units this time. But we got less than a minute. Three, two, one. That's an imbalance here. It should be creating the order. There you go. All right. So I decided to do 6 units. It'll be about 1900. I'll pull it up to here. And then I learned how to close pulses in doing trades like this in trading view. So once I get to a certain profit, I'm going to go to here, hit sell, and then put in 5 to close a 95% pulse. The price get close to this TP, that I'll go ahead and that's that. If the profit gets close to 2,000, then I'll go ahead and close the pulse. Then I'll be right back. Okay, we're getting close to TP. Then we're gonna go ahead and close the pulse. There you go. So we close the parcel. And then we hit the TP. Boom. So what that did was, when we look at the balance, so we closed the first parcel at $22,598, the second parcel at $597. So let me go ahead and document these results. And then I'll share them with you. Give me 1 second. All right, so as you can see, first partial trade we closed was $2,598, and then we had $597. So that was about over $3,100 total that we made on this trade. So we actually did good. This was our P-bar pattern here. Liquidity wick, rejection candle, fair value got closed. That you end up having an order block, fully sort of as a confirmation to say, TP. So that's it for this trading session. We actually did good. So I'll see you guys later. Bye.